All right, good morning, one and all. And in this video, I would be converting this code, that is the Google News Scraper, into the state of the art object oriented code. So let's get started. I'm gonna start coding. It's it's early morning and a pretty good time to code. So let's get started. So I'm gonna make a class called as request, which will basically make a request. Right. Let me move my computer screen a little back. All right. So now see my coding, see my object oriented code. So I want to develop into a package. So now the URL has to be a private variable because I don't want the client to have access to that. Right. And remember, we'll design a system to be very loosely coupled. So the underscore stands for it's a private variable. Collapse that. Right. Use property decorator. Right. Whenever you make a request, you should use a try block. Right. These are some of the good practices every programmer should follow. Right. And let me also, if possible, try to increase the font size so people can see it in a better way. This should be better at least, right? So I'm gonna make a request, right? If any exceptions, wanna use string formatting, right? Perfect. We want this class to return. Right. And documentation is very important in any programming language. So make sure to provide documentation whenever you are writing it. Now I'm gonna write a class called a soup, which will basically create a soup object. Right. I'm gonna use composition. I'm gonna create a class here. I will make sure that the class is private, right? Right. Hopefully that makes sense. Then right now inside this, what I'll do is basically I'm using a camel case, remember, in my programming. So what I'll do is I'm gonna create a soup object. Soup. Remember, right? Makes sense. And I'm gonna make an HTML parser. PARSER, right? Perfect. Alright, so the soup object is done. Now, yep, that's done. So basically this will return the soup object, right? Now, so now we have to find the data. So I'm gonna define a class called as data structure, which will handle all my data structure, right? So before doing that, okay, I'm gonna create one more class called as data cleaning, which will basically do all the data cleaning. And before that, I need to define my class called as data structure, or it's a hash map, or a dictionary, whatever you want to say. Alright, so job of the hash map would be basically, right? So the job of the hash map itself, data is equal to, remember I want to create a dictionary. So this dictionary will have following attributes: image v, title v, and whatever xyz. Let's correct. Let's add. Reason of creating so many classes is basically creating a loosely coupled system. Right, looks good. That's my hash map data structure. Let's define a class called as, we'll define one more client class, which will be how the client will interact with my stuff. So now need to do the data cleaning. Oops, that's my morning alarm. Sorry for that. Right. Now the data cleaning basically needs a soup object. So it will call the soup object. The soup object will call the request object, right? So this is how it's working. So I'm gonna define the soup as public here. Let's see, what did I call soup? Right. Actually, I can define this as a static property decorator or a static variable. Well, it's fine for now. So created an object. So yeah, whatever. Then data cleaning, right? So I wanna do all that, find that on. So I'm gonna say self dot my soup is equal to self dot soup dot and dot create soup, right? Then I need to create my data structure here. Data is equal to right, my data structure, I don't want anyone to have access, so I'm gonna make this as private. Soup object also should be private. Everything has to be private unless and until you want the client to have access. Soup will be also private, right? So the soup is private. I created a soup object. I created a my soup object. basically gets us on the data structure. That's my data structure, right? Now I'm gonna define a method called as get. This is basically gonna do the dirty work for me. Essentially can remove all of these code right here, remove that one. So that's essentially the code, right? So just gonna copy all of that. All right, now where am I? So for x in soup, so here it will be my soup and it will be self.mysoup dot find all the div tag JSON, whatever, do that. Then comes this one. All right. So for y in this, this is fine, right? And the summary y dot text. Let me just first indent all of that. All right, now let's correct it. Now instead of appending in this, I have to append it to the hash map data structure, right? So this one right here. So I should say self data. It's a dictionary, remember. So append. What the hell am I doing here? That's a mistake. So yeah, so I'm gonna correct it out. See how I'm creating data structures in a loosely coupled system here. So here, this is basically gonna find all the links for me, and of course I need to copy this. That's done. And I'm gonna create a class called as client class. Basically, this is how the client will interact. This is my backend class, right? So image tag, right? Similarly, I will copy this one right here, this one right there, and should be base URL. That's correct. Copy one more time. Title.text. Right, and this is messed up. So in the original call, was it inside? I think so. All right, so gonna find the time element similarly. Indentation is messed up, right? All right, looks good, right? All right, now let's create a client class. This is how the client will interact. So the class name, the client would say Google News Bot. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. Yeah, crazy. I have to do this. What is this? Oh. Alright. Yeah, I need to do this stuff also. right? Let's collapse that. Now right here it will be self underscore data. Wanna access that, right? Perfect. So, instead of doing this, a better approach would be what? Oh, sorry. Self.data. Let's just use that. I thought to use the get operator instead of that, but should work fine. Copy that, paste it. Instead of title, then we have summary. Link. Right. Oh boy. What the hell? All right. Why is it showing yellow? Yeah, whatever. So links v and so the format is title, summary, links. That should be image links. Oh boy. And right here would be the time module. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's done. Let's see. Title, summary, links, image, and time. Title, summary, image, link, and time. 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's done. Data frame. Yeah, so yeah, just job of this would be return df, right? Yeah, so define init. Create an object. Make this as private. Alright, finally that's done. Let's test it out. Hopefully that works now. Alright, we have an error. Self.data.imagv.append this invalid syntax, right? So let's go there. Line number 87. 87. Where is 87? Where did I mess up? So image, it's finding this base URL. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, so it should be base URL image. Wait, what am I doing here? Title. Why am I finding image tag? Oh damn. Okay. Do I have my code saved somewhere? I should have done that. Oh damn. This was not image tag, right? Copy paste. Yeah, damn. What was this? Oh yeah, time. Yeah, time B. Time V, and this was what? Title? What is this? H3 title. Yeah, so it should be title V. Yeah, I was copy pasting it, so I just lost a track of what I was about to do. Yeah, should be fine now. Wait, why? Is there an extra? Yeah. Let's run it. Alright, now should work fine with that error being solved. We have one more error. Type error, object of type response has no length. Wow, where did it blow up? Line 109, then self.cleaner equals to this, okay. Line 69 and 48. So let's go to 69. 48. 48 is somewhere in this, it blows up. Why? Was it not able to make a request? Type error. Object of type response has no length. Response. Wow, what? Object of type request, it says, I think. Man, crazy. So this is where it blows up. The question is, did it even make request? So yeah, I mean, alright, let me do this. How do I debug now? Request.get looks perfect to me. I mean, HTML parser, return soup, it looks good. I mean, I don't know. Let me debug this. So I'm gonna create a soup object. Let's see what happens. I want to debug this. So yeah, that's where it's blowing up, but why? Object of type response has no length. What do you mean by no length? Beautiful self.request HTML. Oh, that's the where it's blowing up. Create soup. So hold on. The question is, first of all, right. So I think did it even was able to make a request first of all? Look at this. Stupid. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think that should be fine now. Wait. Oh, I never deleted this code. Oh my god. Look at this. That's why I was having errors. Crazy. That's what I was like, why? All right, we still have error. So this is where it's blowing up. So request.get, is it not able to get the request? Object response has no length. That's such a weird error. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna remove this property decorator. Maybe that's the one creating problems. I think. Oh my god, what a fucking silly mistake. Oh shit. Yeah, so I forgot dot text here. That's why. That's the error. Because I'm returning a response. Where did it go? I'm returning a response while creating. Man, crazy. Now it will work. Yep, there you go. It works right now. Let's try the Google News. So that was a silly mistake. I learned from my mistake. Hopefully now the code. Alright. Hashmap object has line 733. So yeah, it says self.data.summary.append.text. Type error. Hashmap object is not susceptible. Now what do you mean by that? Susceptible. What do you mean? I know. I mean, 73, right? 73. 73 means right here. So this is where it just blowed up. So I have the summary. That's a dictionary, remember? So I say dot summary v dot append y dot text. I mean, it's the same thing, so it should work. I'm gonna do some debug now. Yeah, it's working, so why? So it's not appending on the hash map. That's the problem. The question is why. Did I create a private? Yeah, but that should work. Summary v, it's there, right? Summary v, yeah. Dot append summary. So why am I not able to do that? I just have a key value pair, but alright, let's do this. I don't wanna like do some quick hacks and make it work. I can make it work by just creating some list but I wanna learn why it's not working. So title, maybe there is a spelling mistake or something or what. Summary v, that's the key. I'm accessing the value, so it's dot append summary. Why it's blowing up here? The hashmap object is not subscriptable. What? Subscriptable. Alright, we're gonna take help of Google now. What was that? Subscriptable, right? So this guy is saying because the dictionary is the name of built-in types in Python, you are seeing what appears to be a strange error message, but it's really is not. Oh, is it the name stuff? Maybe. All types of object in Python thus are actually trying to index into the type of object. This is why the error message says the type object is not subscriptable. Note that you can blindly assign the dictionary name, but you really don't want to do that. It's going to cause problem later. Oh, is it the name of the dictionary? Dict this, type this, class this. Okay, this is a little silly one, but might work hopefully. I don't know if this will work. Oh, yeah, exactly. So, shit. Oh, yeah. Such a silly mistake. Yeah. So, when I create this object, right, I create this object, then I want to access this. So, I have to say dot. Oh, man. I think so, yeah. Self.data. Oh, man, I forget. Dot my data. Oh shit, it was a silly mistake. Oh god. So yeah, so you learn always. So hopefully now it won't blow up. So the title, I think I forgot for the title. Now it's working. That's the good thing. So did this link correct image? Oh yeah. So this is where it blowed up now. Self.data, then my data, then title v.append. Alright, we have a new issue now. Let me see my title stuff. Title find x3 title.text. Debugging. Of course it's gonna break, but I wanna see why. Okay, let's see this. So it did find out, so that's not the problem, it's working. So title v. Why? Self.data.mydata.title_v.append title.text. So what's the problem? Line 90 is the error. Oh, it's not there, the error. Okay, so let's see. Oh shit, I forgot that. Silly mistakes. Yeah, of course now it will work. There you go. Works like charm. So the library is complete, and hopefully it will be live on PyPy, so anyone in the world can download it. Just few more stuff that I need to do. Just need to add features. Right. Alright, the library is complete officially, and I will be releasing it live on PyPI and GitHub. Thank you for watching. This is how I create libraries using object-oriented code.